A 31-year-old lady faked 4 million customers to just sell her 175 million valuation company to JP Morgan. She frauded the JP Morgan, and this is a real story of a 31-year-old Forbes 30 under 30 darling who managed to pull the wool over the eyes of JP Morgan Chase. Before starting the video, hello everyone, my name is Ankur Malhotra. Welcome back to our channel Fin with Ankur, and this is episode number 51 of Free Education for the People of United States. Let's get started. It's not just a story about a massive fraud, it's a story about a broken system. It's about the confusing state of financial education in America and how one woman used the confusion to build a multi-million dollar house of cards. To understand this scam, you need to understand the problem Charlie was trying to solve. Every year, the US government distributes over 249 billion in federal student aid to million of students. But there is a catch. The application to get this money, known as FAFSA, is very complicated. Because the system is so confusing, students actually leave billions of dollars unclaimed every single year. There is a massive failure of financial education in America. Here is where the entry of Charlie comes. A Wharton graduate with a clean image, a golden pitch, she created a startup called Frank that promised to turn the FAFSA process into a simple 4-minute application. The media ate it up, Fast Company, Forbes, you name it. They painted her as the genius who was going to save American students. She quickly raised 20 million from the investors, but behind the polished PR, things were already rotting. By 2021, Charlie wanted a paid day. She pitched Frank to JPMorgan Chase, telling them her company was a student acquisition machine with 4.25 million users. JP Morgan was desperate to get younger customers, but so they offered a 175 million to buy her company. But there was a massive problem. Charlie didn't have 4.25 million users. She had less than 300,000 users. So, what do you do when the world's biggest bank asks you for a list of 4 million users you don't actually have? If you are Charlie, you fake it. She actually found a data science professor in the New York and paid him $18,000 to write an algorithm and generated millions of fake customers profile based on real data. They created fake names, fake addresses, fake emails. They packed it up, held their breath, and sent it to JP Morgan. And JP Morgan bought it. The deal closed. Charlie pocketed 10 million upfront and was in line for a 20 million bonus. She even tweeted about getting her fairy tale ending. But there is the thing about fairy tale ending built on lies. The clock always strikes midnight. A few months after the buyout, JP Morgan wanted to start marketing to those new students, though they went email blast to 400,000 of Frank users, but only 20% emails were delivered, and the open rate a disastrous 1%. JP Morgan panicked, launched an investigation, and found the email between Charlie and the corrupt professor. The jig was up. JP Morgan sued her. The Department of Justice stepped in, and the 31-year-old thought he overspotted the Wall Street is now facing decades in prison for the massive fraud. Hope you liked the video. This was episode 51 of education, financial education for the people of United States, and see you tomorrow. Please subscribe to my channel.